What is going on, guys? So today I bring for you a new video, and in this video we're going to actually be toying the new Chinese mythology pack, basically the starter map that you guys can create once you guys go and download the latest update, Title Update 43. And this particular map is just in case you guys wanted to play on this. You know, it's one of those base maps that you basically get, and it is actually pretty cool to see. And there actually is a a texture pack, and there is also a skin pack as well that goes along with this particular map. So let's get right into this. So today I'm actually just going to be showing you guys around this particular map just to show you guys how cool everything is. And they actually did a lot of work and put a lot of time actually into this particular map. Unlike, most of the other ones, I'd have to say are pretty basic. And let's get right into this. So the map actually is completely filled. If you guys were to, basically roam around, you guys will see that there is a lot of stuff that is just looking pretty nice. So here we have just more of this like Chinese, I'd have to say more of a Buddha looking character, a large statue that you guys can see as well. So then that is actually the only thing part of that. And you know what I like about this map? It's just very whimsical, and I like that the actual texture pack goes along with, the whole Chinese type of theme and stuff like that. So anyways, this particular house right here is actually sitting on a cloud. It's basically, I would have to say, more of like a monk type of place. So basically, this kind of reminds me of this whole entire thing. Reminds me of Avatar: The Last Airbender, the series, not the horrible movie by M. Night Shyamalan. And this is actually what I first thought of when I saw this particular map, and when I saw the dragons that are actually on this map as well. So I was hoping that they would have, earth, wind, fire, and water, and basically, I was hoping that each dragon would be different. Maybe this was just the only thing that I was going for. But here we have one of these dragons. I know that as part of the texture, as part of the skin pack, I'll show you guys something real quick. As part of the skin pack, there is a couple of people that you guys can see. Here are the western symbol, the southern symbol, the eastern symbol, and the northern symbol. So I think each part of the map has their own character that basically symbolizes that entire area. And I think that goes the same for the dragons as well. So here we have this awesome looking one, a red and teal looking dragon that just sticks out the most, and basically is probably one of the largest ones that I know on this particular map. And we'll go over to the other one here, looking pretty cool as well. We have more of this like whimsical type of dragon that it has those little whiskers or something coming out of it. A different color, but much thinner, and not like the other one as well. So they're completely different. That's nice to see as well. So not that they just copied and pasted and literally just changed the color or something like that. So moving on to the next part of this particular map. This video is going to be pretty lengthy just because the entire map is filled with just a lot of nice stuff. We have this like great wall like covering this castle here, and then we have this large panda bear and a lot of like bamboo leaves and stuff like that surrounding the statue of a panda. And I don't know, for some reason a lot of like Asian culture they associate with pandas for some reason. I honestly don't know. So moving on to the next part of this particular map, I know that there is going to be a lot of these like temple type of areas that I guess you guys can use to your advantage. If you guys wanted to make, I'd have to say maybe like a Hunger Games on this map. These temples would be pretty cool to use as more of like the base, like as the starting point. You basically can, shut off parts of the area, like part of the map. Basically use that as your, new custom map or something like that. But then we are moving on to the next dragon over here. Of course, we have this large, wall of China, just basically, going across the entire map, just keeping everybody kind of in and keeping the other people kind of out. So, we're going to go over to this particular dragon here. We see this nice looking blue, like light blue, red like eyes, and, it's pretty cool to see. This one is much thinner than the other one as well, and, I like that this one is a little bit different. So the whiskers are facing downwards, and this actually reminds me of a map that I recently just posted, created by developers Universal Builders. They actually posted, it's called Samju the Forbidden City. They actually had a dragon very similar to this one on their particular map. So if you guys would like to check that out, check out the link in the description below. And then we are moving on to the next part of this particular map. Of course, we have temples again. Just, you know, I'm not really going to show the inside of these temples, but you guys can definitely check this out for yourself, and more, you know, areas of temples here and stuff like that for housing and people to live in. And I actually just wanted to show you guys really the gist of the map, showing you guys all the cool stuff that I've seen on the map, and basically just making note of it. You know, of course, the dragons, the panda, that statue guy in the back there as well. And I think I really haven't I don't really understand the story of this particular map, because they don't really have too much information. I don't know why exactly they have all of those different characters, like I said, like the northern side and the southern side and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that they'll release, you know, some type of document maybe with the story that just goes along, or we're just supposed to run with it. And that is actually really about it for this episode. I know I only showed you guys really the important stuff on this particular map, because all the other stuff are nice, but really are just, you know, buildings and stuff like that that are, you know, Asian inspired and themed and stuff like that. But check this out for yourself with the latest update, Title Update 43. But that is really about it for this episode. If you guys did enjoy, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, peace.